right. Hello and welcome to another Corom's Corner. We're welcoming Josh into the corner today. Josh, how you doing?
All right.
All right. Just all right, or like super all right?
Just all right.
Just all right.
Just
okay.
all right.
Let's see. What grade are you?
I'm a junior.
So did you do ACTs yesterday?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
I think I did all right.
Did all right?
I don't know.
Okay. You think you did? Well, I guess we'll find out later, right?
Yeah.
How do you think other people did?
I guess the same as me. Some people felt like they did horribly. Some people felt like
Yeah.
they did pretty good. But
So do you have anyone, is there anybody who you, like sometimes you taking a test, sometimes it feels good to see someone else fail, like get a lower score because then you feel better about yourself? Does that happen at all?
not especially often. Sometimes it just depends on the person, though.
Because I kind of think that way. And there's a name for that.
Oh, yeah?
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude. It's a German
Schadenfreude.
term. I think translated means like damaged joy. It's finding joy in other people's misfortunes, right? And I think it's one of those. It's kind of the right. You have empathy. You know what empathy is?
Feeling sympathetic towards others?
Yeah. You can put yourself in someone else's shoes, and so this way, it's kind of like the Germans have an actual word for it, where they talk about just the, hey, I find joy, and usually internally, right, we have low self-esteem, so we think that's like, if you don't think you're that smart, so if someone gets a lower ACT score,
It can make you feel better about yourself.
exactly, it makes you feel like, oh, hey, but is that healthy though?
Probably not. It can be damaging to other people's self-esteem, especially
Yeah.
if you rub it in their face.
Yeah, a little bit of gloating. Gloating is another word
Yeah.
in the English
Yeah.
dictionary that would be similar to it, but not quite as malicious at times, right?
Yeah.
But it's something we all kind of get into. Also today, panorama. Everyone take the survey today? Did you take the survey?
I did take the survey.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, give us a thumbs up. Thumbs up survey. Okay, so do the panorama because that'll help us kind of gauge some different emotional, intelligent,
Yeah.
emotional intelligence, your needs, stuff like that. Hey, so we have a quick video we're going to show. The Simpsons. Are you a fan of The Simpsons?
I can't say that I've even watched a single episode of my life. So.
It's a little old school, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to watch a little short clip of The Simpsons, and Homer Simpson is going to show us an example of Schadenfreude.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Flanders' store was deserted. So what do you think of your bestest buddy now, Marge?
Dad, do you know what Schadenfreude is?
No, I do not know what Schadenfreude is. Please tell me because I'm dying to know.
It's a German term for shameful joy, taking pleasure in the suffering of others.
Oh, come on, Lisa. I'm just glad to see him fall flat on his butt. He's usually all happy and comfortable and surrounded by loved ones, and it makes me feel... What's the opposite of that shameful joy thing of yours?
Sour grapes.
Boy, those Germans have a word for everything.
Okay, so Flanders is his neighbor.
Yeah.
He's kind of like the happy neighbor,
Yeah.
right? And so Homer finds joy in the fact that Flander was failing,
Yeah.
right? And you have a brother?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt this way about your brother?
Sometimes, although it's usually just kind of like a petty thing that I just like to tease him about, but
Yeah.
we don't really think very much about it.
Don't think much about him. Okay, so how about the rest of you, students, teachers, right? Have you felt that, right? Where I know I have. A lot of times I feel a lot. I'm a little messed up in the head, though. Josh, don't agree to that. Don't do it. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, it can be detrimental, right? Because obviously we think it makes us happier, but in the long run we become less happy, right?
Yeah.
We don't feel that joy.
Mm-hmm.
How about the videos? You ever watch those epic fails videos on YouTube?
Yeah.
You like those?
Yeah.
You do. I saw the smile. I saw a little bit of a smile, a
Yeah.
little bit of a smirk.
Yeah.
I think
do
you enjoy
them.
those.
Yeah.
So you enjoy when people fail.
Yeah.
You do.
I guess.
You do. Schadenfreude. Say it.
Yeah.
Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
Say it louder.
Schadenfreude?
Very good job. Are you German?
No.
Okay. And don't we? And Anna, right? Anna is the German student. 5 minutes. Okay. We have another video we're going to show real quick, and then we're going to bring a teacher on to talk about this as well.
When you see
Thank
someone
you,
who
Josh.
tries really hard fail, you just get that little twinge of happiness. Don't feel bad, because that's actually normal. Hey everyone, Trace here, exploiting Schadenfreude for D News. You might have heard this German word before, but if you haven't, Schadenfreude is a compound word meaning Schaden, which is damage, and Freude, which is joy. It means getting some happiness from other people's troubles, pretty much. While you might feel bad for this, and you probably should at least a little bit, I don't think you are evil or unempathetic, and neither does science. Everyone feels this way, according to new research from Princeton University. Some people think that if they are happy about misfortune, that they lack empathy, and thus they have some kind of inhuman bend or psychopathy. This new study says otherwise. Y'all are just as bent and evil as the rest of us. Schadenfreude is based in envy, jealousy, and issues with self-esteem. Because these feelings aren't usually prideful, people were hooked up to an electromyogram, which can measure emotional activity that wasn't being reported by the study participants. Those participants were gauged on their reactions to images showing people in good, bad, and neutral situations. In one study, they used regular people, inciting emotion from their physical appearance or apparent status. In another trial, they focused on sports, where the Schadenfreude is palpable, really. Most would love to see a rival team lose, reveling in the joy that they get from that failure. The researchers found that those who had low self-esteem almost always experienced joy at another's misfortune. Others experienced it mainly when they were envious of the person pictured. For example, who wouldn't love to see a Yankee fan splashed by a passing cab, or a Red Sox fan have beer spilled all over them? The University of Kentucky studied Schadenfreude and how it relates to politics, another popular area, finding when terrible news broke about one candidate, fans of his or her opponent would feel joy. During the 2008 presidential election, Democrats felt more Schadenfreude regarding military failures because that would harm the Republican candidates. Conversely, after the election was over, Republicans felt Schadenfreude when they saw missteps in the early Obama administration. The reason Schadenfreude exists is not because we feel superior. Not everyone feels joy from other people's failures or suffering, but a significant percentage of the population does. It seems to stem from an evolutionary prerogative concerning interspecies competition and has a strong emotional element to it. Next time you feel this very specific emotion, just stop for a second and think about why you feel that way. Super cool, right? Thanks for watching D News today, guys. What do you think of Schadenfreude? Do you experience it often? Never? Tell us in the comments and subscribe to D News for 2 videos every single day of the week.
Okay, so we have Mrs. Netterham with us today. And so do you ever feel joy when you fail your students?
Oh no, teachers.
Because you know these students are thinking that.
I know you believe. Students often believe that teachers are just evil plotters, like, hee, how can I get these kids to fail? And that's not really how it goes. I mean, we give you opportunities to learn and to grow and to push yourself and to try new things and to think new ways and write new papers and, you know, make new videos for my classes at least. But no, I never feel joy when a student is failing.
That's a good thing.
I really
That's a good
don't.
thing.
I honestly always feel empathy for them. I always wish there was more that we could have done earlier on to change the situation, change the circumstances. And sometimes I know that the students who are failing are facing really hard things in their lives. And sometimes I can't solve those as a teacher. And that's the hardest part, is that I can't go in and fix the problems they have at home. I can't go in and make their life better so that they can focus on school. And that's really hard as a teacher.
Yeah, and from talking with teachers, I know that a lot of teachers feel the same way. There may be one out there, though, that may find joy in your failure. Maybe you can, maybe guess who that may be. I don't know.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
I really doubt that.
Okay, so Schadenfreude. So do you have any?
Oh, I mean, I love a good epic fail video. Who doesn't love to watch somebody
Those are pretty
slip and
good.
fall on their butt?
Those
I
are,
mean, those are funny.
Yeah.
It's
I like
funny.
watching myself.
It's it's great.
Yeah.
But we don't feel that way about failing students in grades at the end of the term.
Okay, so next week we're going to talk about sympathetic joy, a way to combat this. So if you have a problem, come back next week and we'll talk about sympathetic joy. Okay, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks.
Thank all of you for watching.